Hi everyone, welcome to the Simplilearn YouTube channel. In this session, we'll create a virtual assistant using Python and name him Jarvis. He will be capable of telling us the current date and time, playing any video on YouTube, and searching information through Wikipedia and do many more tasks. But before we begin, if you love watching tech videos, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to never miss an update. Before starting, let us have a simple question to brush up on our knowledge. And please answer in the comment section below and we'll update the correct answer in the pinned comment. So our first question is, which is one of the most popular Python library for WhatsApp and YouTube automation? And the options are PivotKit, TensorFlow, PyTorch or OpenCV. You can pause the video, give it a thought and answer in the comment section. So let us start with our virtual assistant. For that, first we'll create a folder and name it as creating virtual assistant. And inside we will open the Python editor. You can use any editor. I'm using the Virtual Studio Code for our project. For that, I will be opening the command prompt and writing the command code space period and press enter. This will open the Visual Studio Code. And here we will create a file and name it as jarvis.py. And now we can start our code. Before starting, let's have a basic understanding of our virtual assistant. The basic function of the virtual assistant is to listen and respond to our instructions. For that, we will install three simple Python packages. We will open the Chrome browser and search for the first package, that would be speech recognition. You could see that this is the website for the speech recognition package. We'll copy the command and open a command prompt and we'll paste the command here and press enter to install it. As you can see that it states the requirement is already satisfied as I have already installed the speech recognition package, and you can also write this command in your IDE in the terminal. There also you can install that. So our first package is installed. Now we will move to our second package, that would be text to speech Python, and that is the version 3. And this is the website for that. We will copy the command and again move back to our command prompt and paste a command and press enter. As you can see that the requirement is already satisfied. I have already installed this module also. And our last module would be PyAudio. So this is the website for PyAudio package. We'll copy the command and move back to our command prompt and paste the command and press enter. As you can see, I have already installed all the packages, and if you face any issues while installing, just comment down in the comment section and we will get back to you. So let's start with the code, and first we will import our packages. For the virtual assistant to understand us, we will import speech recognition module and give it a name as AA. For that, we'll write the command import speech underscore recognition and name it as AA. Now we'll create a listener, and this listener will hold a recognizer which will recognize our voice. For that, we'll write the command. The name. Okay. Now we'll create a listener. For that, we'll write the command listener equal to AA dot recognizer. Now we will place a try block. It will be a caution if our microphone doesn't work or if we face any other error. For that, we will introduce the try block. And an except block. And just write a command pass here. So this means that Python will do nothing if an exception occurs. And inside the try block, we'll use the microphone. For that, we will type the command and give it a name as origin, which will be the origin of our audio. For that, we'll write the command with AA dot microphone as origin. Now we'll create a new variable and name it as speech and add a listener to listen to this origin. For that, we'll write the command Now we'll create a variable instruction and recognize the origin voice, and using Google API we'll convert it to text. For that, we'll write the command instruction equal to listener dot recognize underscore using the Google API. For that, we'll write Google, and inside we'll pass the speech. Now we'll print the instruction given by us. The instruction is what we are speaking to our assistant. So we'll print that. And now we'll write a command print listening so that it would show our assistant is ready to hear to us. When we will run the command or we will run our whole project, so it will take some time to process all the code, and then it would print the statement listening. After that, we could speak so that our assistant could listen to us and respond to us. For that, we'll write a command print listening. So there is an indentation mistake. Now we will check whether our code is working or not. So this part of code, first we'll save it and click on the run button. Okay, so we got an error. Okay, so there's an indentation error. Okay, now we'll save it and run it again. Yeah, we can see that our assistant responded as listening. So our code is working, as it can listen to us, but it can't respond to us as we have not imported the text to speech module. So we'll work on that. Now we'll write a command to detect the word Jarvis in the instruction, as we are giving the instruction and storing in the variable instruction. So as we are naming our assistant as Jarvis, let us detect the word Jarvis in it. For that, we'll use a conditional statement and first we will make our whole instruction in lowercase so that we won't get any error and we can detect it easily. Now we have made it to lowercase, and now we'll use a conditional statement to detect the word Jarvis. So for that, we'll use the conditional statement if Jarvis is present in an instruction, then we'll print the instruction simply. So now if we give any instruction that would be, hey Jarvis, how is you? So it would detect the word Jarvis in it and it would print the instruction. And if it doesn't contain the word Jarvis, it won't respond to an instruction. It would just listen to it and ignore that. Now, to respond back, we will import another package that would be Python text to speech. So this is the package. With the use of this package, our assistant can respond to us. Now we'll create a variable and name it as machine and initialize with our Python text to speech module. For that we'll write okay, this is a mistake. Now we have initialized a Python text to speech audio. Now we'll define a function and name it as talk, and we'll pass some parameter that we want to hear. For that, define the function and inside we'll pass the parameter as text and write the command machine.say. Say is the function that would pass the parameter and repeat it. Repeat it means it would give the output. So machine dot run and wait. So every time we call the talk function, it will say the parameter we pass. Now we will define the function input instruction. It will manage all that we say as an instruction to Jarvis. So, and we will keep this try block inside that function only. Now we'll define and we'll keep all this inside this function. Now we'll create another function for Jarvis to include all the functionalities. The functionalities that would be to play any video on YouTube, to talk back, or to respond us back the date and time. For that, we will create another function and name it as play Jarvis, play underscore Jarvis. Now inside this we'll create a variable and name it as instruction and we'll get it the another function that is input instruction in it. Now we will print this instruction and make the instruction as global variable. Now we will add the functionalities and the function play Jarvis. For that we will use the conditional statements and for that we'll write if play is present in our instruction, we will add some functionality to it. Instruction, okay. So if play is mentioned in our instruction, or the speech we give to our assistant, it would do some functionalities, mostly like it would play the videos on YouTube. For that, first we'll import the package. That would be PivotKit, that makes the automation of YouTube and WhatsApp easily. I have already installed this package, so you just need to enter the command pip install PivotKit in your terminal or in the command prompt. You can easily get it installed and then you can import it. Now we will add the functionality, and that would be to talk back the song name, and it could say that it is playing this song. So for that we'll call the talk function, and inside we can pass the word playing and plus the instruction given by us. You can store it in the variable song. Okay, for that we'll create the variable song, and inside we will get our instruction. And if we don't want to just get it written or print the song name, for that we'll use the replace function. How does it work? I will show you that. So it would just replace the keyword play and write all the other words. That is, if I say play Maroon 5, so it would just print the Maroon 5 and won't print the word play. And instead of play, it would just print an empty string. Now we have imported the PivotKit package, so we'll use it here. We will play on YouTube, and inside we'll pass the instruction, that is the song. And now to check this, first we'll call our function, that is play underscore Jarvis, and okay, here we will return the instruction as the function is called in talk Jarvis also, that is play Jarvis, and we're printing instruction 2 times. Okay, we'll get that 2 times. Okay, yeah, and now we will add other functionalities. Okay, now we will add more functionalities to our assistant. Okay, there's a mistake. It's play already. Now to add more functionalities, we will start with the command lf, and the next functionality we could add is to get current date and time from our assistant. So for that, first we need to import the package date and time. As I have already installed it, you need to get it installed. For that you can use the command pip space install space datetime in your terminal or in your command prompt. So here we'll add the functionality, that is lf time. So if time is present in our instruction or the speech we are giving to our assistant, so it will just give us the current time. So for that we'll write the command instruction, and now time equal to date time dot date time dot now dot strf time and inside which format we want it, we'll write that. That would be %I %M %P. No spaces in between. Yeah, and we want to talk back our assistant, so for that we'll call the talk function, and inside we'll ask him to talk back. That would be current time plus what would be the current time. Okay, so we have added the functionality for the time, and we will check it before we will add the date also. So we should get the today's date also. For that we will write the command else if date is present in our instruction, so for date we will write date time dot date time dot now dot save time, and in which format you want it. That would be %D %M, that would be the month, and at last we would get it here. Yeah, so I added the functionality, and we want our assistant to talk back to us, and what it would say, that would be today's date. As it would talk back the date to us. Now we'll add more functionalities also, and after that we will check whether it's working or not, or if we have any other error we'll get it sorted after that. So we could just add more functionality. That would be the basic greet, what our assistant could do to us, or like to respond to how are you. For that we will write elif, and if he listens how are you in an instruction, so it would talk back to us, and what it would be saying is that I am fine, and it would ask us also like how about you. So I am fine, how about you. And we will also ask the assistant like what's your name, and his name is Jarvis, so he should respond to that. So for that we'll write another command, that would be else if, and if what is your name is present in our instruction, it would talk back I am Jarvis, and it would say what can I do for you. Yeah, and if there is an error of if somewhat Jarvis doesn't hear, or we doesn't include Jarvis in our instruction, so he would say something to us to please repeat the instruction or something. So for that, we'll write the command else and it would talk back to us. Please repeat. And these are the functionalities. Yeah, okay. We are left with the Wikipedia one, like search information through Wikipedia. So for that, we will import Wikipedia. And for that, you need to install the Wikipedia package. For that, you can search on the Chrome Wikipedia Python and copy the command from there, and you can paste it in your terminal or command prompt and install it and then import it. So for that, I'll write the command else if, and what should it include, like who is or what is. So we'll include who is an instruction, and that people, that human equal to instruction dot replace. First we are replacing who is from the instruction, like it shouldn't be printed. So for that, we are replacing it, and instead we'll just get a string, that is empty string. So information Wikipedia dot summary, and inside we'll pass the human and just only, and then we'll print the info. We'll get all the information printed about that human and ask the assistant to talk back all that information. Okay, so here also we are calling the function here. Okay, yeah. And if we don't want Jarvis to be included in our statement, so we could write the command that would be instruction equal to instruction dot replace, and what it should replace Jarvis from the instruction. It shouldn't print the instruction, like it should print the instruction but not the Jarvis in it, and instead of that it will print just an empty string. Now we'll save the file and run a project. Jarvis, what's the date today?
Today's date is 07/09/2022.
So you can see that the date function is working fine. So we can check all the other functions and we can check it one by one. Jarvis, what's the time now?
Current time is 11:37 a.m.
Jarvis, play Simplilearn.
Playing Simplilearn.
Jarvis, play Coldplay.
Playing Cold.
Hey, Jonathan.
And Jarvis, who is Mahatma Gandhi?
Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, October 2, 1869 to January 30, 1948, was an Indian lawyer, anti-colonial nationalist and political ethicist who employed nonviolent resistance to lead the successful campaign for India's independence from British rule, and to later inspire movements for civil rights and freedom across the world.
So guys, you can see that all the functionalities are working with our virtual assistant, that is Jarvis. So with that, we have come to the end of this session, and I hope it was interesting and informative. If you liked it, please let us know in the comment section below. Also, do subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for more updates. Thank you.
Hi there, if you like this video, subscribe to the Simplilearn YouTube channel and click here to watch similar videos. To nerd up and get certified, click here.